This podcast is about entrepreneurship, spirituality, and self-care. My name is Lourdes, and I am the host of the show. Thank you for listening today. Hey, welcome back, listeners. And yeah, are you curled up with your coffee or tea right now, or even walking with your earbuds in? Maybe you're even driving and listening to my podcast, and thank you. I wanted to share something super personal today. The quiet little habits that have kept me grounded, connected, and honestly sane in the spiritual life for over 30 years. No fancy retreats, no hour-long rituals, just simple things that actually work for a real human who works, has a family, I pay bills, and still want to stay wide open to spirit. And this started because someone in one of my mediumship groups asked for habits for living a spiritual life. And I wrote something about it and posted it to the group. And I thought, hey, why don't I podcast about it? So here I am. So let's talk about it here, just between you and me. So the very first thing I do every morning before picking up my phone, before watching any news, which I don't even watch the news anymore. I don't even turn on the TV until like 7 o'clock at night. And anyways, and before anything else, is make my coffee or tea and I just sit. No music, no guided meditation, nothing. I just listen to the quiet sounds around me. The hum of my refrigerator, the birds outside if my windows are cracked open, and maybe even the dogs barking outside. That's it. I let myself be completely in my own skin, my own head, my own little bubbles of nothingness. And in that space, thoughts float in, as usual. Words pop up, sometimes random codes or symbols. Remember my pyramid phase and my podcast, I think a week or two ago? And of course, I don't judge any of this. I just noticed the vibration, the energy behind it. It's not really formal meditation. Meditation. It's more like enjoying being me, exactly as I am, with zero outside noise. 10, 15 minutes sometimes. It's my reset button. Once the cup's almost empty, that's when I shift into something a little bit more focused. I have a private playlist on YouTube, healing frequencies, binaural beats, chakra stuff, and I pick up whatever feels right that day. Some mornings it's soul healing or past life clearing frequencies. Other days it's straight chakra balancing. I'll sit there and slowly move my hand in circles over each chakra center, feeling the energy clear and spin. It's like giving myself a little tune-up before the world starts pulling at me. While that's playing, I sink into gratitude, real specific gratitude. Thank you for this warm house. Thank you for living in a country where I can speak freely. Thank you for my family. Thank you for my friends, the food in the fridge and on my table, for clean water, the fact that I woke up breathing today. And thank you for that invisible divine protection I feel around me. Even when I cannot see it, I know it's there. I felt it too many times not to. After that, I say my affirmations out loud. Nothing fancy, just truths I want to anchor in. So one of them would be, today flows with ease. I am protected. I am guided. My connections are loving and clear. If I have client readings that day, mediumship, psychic, coaching, card pulls, whatever, I set a specific intention. Let this session be filled with love and healing. Let me be a clear channel. Protect my energy and theirs. I also ask my angels and guides, the divine, whatever name feels right that day, to surround me, to shield me from any heavy stuff that might try to stick when I'm out in the world or dealing with people at work. And then the day happens. Life happens. But here's the part a lot of us forget: the closing ritual. At the end of the day, especially after client sessions or just being around a lot of people, I take a quiet moment and visualize cutting cords. Every single energetic tie from every conversation, every interaction, even with loved ones. I just picture it and snip it like I'm using scissors in my head. Not because I do not love them, but because I need to come back to me, my essence, my energy, my peace. I imagine all those threads dissolving in light, and I feel myself refill with my own clear energy. And folks, I've been doing these versions of this for over 30 years, ever since I woke up to this spiritual path and knew deep down there's a divine source loving us all. And you know what? These habits aren't about perfection. Some days I only get the quiet coffee moments. Some days I skip the frequencies and just go straight to gratitude. But even the tiniest piece of it keeps the connection alive. And if you're listening and thinking, I want that kind of quiet steadiness too, start stupid small. Tomorrow morning, just sit with your drink for 5 extra minutes. No phone, just be. See what shows up. See how the rest of your day feels different. Because living spiritually isn't about doing more, it's about allowing more of what's already trying to reach you. I'm here doing this right alongside you. And if you ever want to go deeper, a reading, some coaching, card pools, let's see, healing energy, you know where to find me. Remote, or who knows, maybe one day in person at a little spiritual shop somewhere. I'm open. So thank you for letting me share these quiet pieces of my days with you. It feels good to say them out loud. So, what's one tiny habit already you do that keeps you connected? Let me know. Send me a DM or email me. I read every single one. I love you for being here, for wanting this kind of life too. Until next time, stay soft, stay open, and stay elevated. I hope that you enjoyed this podcast, and please share this episode with your friends. Please subscribe, rate, and review this episode. Thanks for listening.